What if I told you that the middle class is being slowly erased, not by accident, but by design, by a financial system so twisted, so calculated, that most people don't even see it happening, until it's too late. Today, I'm going to reveal the machine that's grinding American families into dust, and why the rich are getting richer, while you get poorer, even if you're doing everything right. This is the conspiracy hiding in plain sight. Meet Jennifer, a teacher from Kansas. Makes $45,000 a year, works 2 jobs, follows all the rules, saves money, pays her bills, lives below her means. But every year she falls further behind. Her rent goes up 8%. Her groceries cost 12% more. Her car insurance jumps 15%. But her salary? It goes up 2%, if she's lucky. Jennifer is drowning, and she doesn't understand why. Let me show you. The system is designed to transfer wealth from the middle class to the ultra-rich. It's called financial repression, and it's happening right now. Here's how it works. The Federal Reserve keeps interest rates artificially low. Your savings account pays 0.5%, but inflation runs at 6%. That means your money loses 5.5% of its value every year. You're getting poorer just by saving. Meanwhile, the rich borrow money at 2%, buy assets that go up 10%, make an 8% profit. Using your money. That you're losing, but it gets worse. Much worse. The housing market is rigged against you. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, owns $13 trillion. In assets, they're buying entire neighborhoods. With cash. Above asking price. Pricing out families like Jennifer. In 2021, investors bought 18% of all homes sold in America. Not to live in. To rent back to you at inflated prices. They're turning homeowners into permanent renters, creating a feudal system, where they're the lords and you're the peasant. Let me tell you about Mark, a factory worker from Michigan. He saved for 10 years, had $50,000 for a house down payment. In 2019, that could buy a nice home. By 2023, that same money couldn't buy a trailer. Home prices doubled. His savings stayed the same. The American dream was stolen from him while he was sleeping. Here's the most evil part. They tell you it's your fault. You're not working hard enough. You're spending too much on coffee. You should have invested in Bitcoin. It's gaslighting on a national scale. The system is broken. But they blame the victims. Student loans are another weapon. Total student debt, $1.7 trillion. Average monthly payment, $393 for 10 to 30 years. That's money that can't buy houses, can't start businesses, can't build wealth. It goes to banks and the government, who use it to get richer, while students stay poor. Credit cards are the final trap. Average American has $6,194 in credit card debt, at 22% interest. If you pay the minimum, it takes 30 years to pay off, and costs $11,000 in interest, on a $6,000 debt. They want you in debt forever, because debt makes them rich. Here's what they don't teach you in school. Since 1971, wages have stayed flat, but productivity went up 70%. Where did that extra money go? To the top 1%. Their wealth increased 200%, while the middle class got nothing. You're working harder, producing more, getting paid less. In real terms, it's the greatest theft in human history. The stock market is another illusion they tell you to. Invest for retirement. Put your money in a 401k. But here's the dirty secret. Most of your money goes to fees. Management fees, administrative fees, trading fees. Over 40 years, fees eat up 63% of your returns. You work your entire life. Save diligently, and Wall Street takes most of it. Let me paint you a picture. It's 2050, you're retired, or trying to be, but your 401k ran out of money. Social Security was cut by 50%. Your house, if you have one, needs $50,000 in repairs. Healthcare costs $3,000 a month. This isn't fiction. This is the path we're on. Right now, the Federal Reserve has printed 40% of all dollars in existence in the last 4 years. That money didn't go to you. It went to banks, corporations, the wealthy. They bought assets with free money, while you struggled to pay rent, with inflated dollars. You got the inflation. They got the assets. Here's the most shocking part. This isn't capitalism. It's crony capitalism. True, capitalism rewards hard work and innovation. This system rewards connections and corruption. The game is rigged. The house always wins, and you're not in the house. But what if people woke up? What if everyone understood the game? What if the middle class stopped playing by their rules? The system would collapse overnight. Because it needs your participation, your labor, your taxes, your debt payments. Without you, they have nothing. Switzerland has a different system. Their middle class is thriving. Home ownership is stable. Wages keep up with costs. Education is affordable. Healthcare doesn't bankrupt families. It's not perfect, but it's fair. Germany has strong labor unions. Workers have real power. A CEO pay is regulated. Profit sharing is common. The wealth gap is smaller. The middle class is protected by law. Here's what you can do. First, understand the game. You can't win if you don't know the rules. Second, avoid their traps. Minimize debt. Buy assets, not liabilities. Invest in yourself, not their system. Third, demand change. Vote for politicians who support the middle class. Not just with words, but with actions. Support businesses that pay fair wages. Boycott companies that exploit workers. Fourth, build alternative systems. Credit unions instead of big banks. Local businesses instead of corporations. Community gardens instead of grocery chains. The revolution starts small, but it grows. Jennifer, the teacher from Kansas, she learned these secrets. Started a side business, bought a duplex with owner financing, built real wealth outside the system. She's not rich, but she's free. Mark, the factory worker, he joined a credit union, started investing in precious metals, learned new skills online. Now he makes more as a freelancer than he ever did in the factory. The system is designed to destroy the middle class. But knowledge is power, and you have the power to opt out, to build something better, to protect your family, your future, your freedom. The question is simple. Will you keep playing their rigged game, or will you write your own rules? The choice is yours. But choose now, before it's too late. The middle class is disappearing, one family at a time. Don't let yours be next.